Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. And look, great, everybody. Good morning, Gerrie.
Good morning, Andy.
And
Good morning, Rick.
Good morning. Feels like it's been an eternity since we exchanged good mornings.
It's been longer.
Yeah, the blue doesn't work well today. It's hard to see. Easy to see the white.
Yeah, green disappears.
And the green one just disappeared. There we go.
Hey up, Ben. How's it doing, lad?
I can change that. I think I can.
That's what the little engine said, isn't it? I think I
I
can.
think I can. Yeah, okay. Now the color should be gone.
Hey up, Ben.
Hey, good morning, Ben. I just
There we
made
go.
my FTP 1000.
Please,
So I don't think I'll be changing colors.
Can I have that as well, please?
That's easy, just a number.
Well, the last 2 days, or the last few times that we've tried, Rick and I have ended up with a cone of shame.
I saw that. That's fun.
Back on my ride yesterday. Cone of shame or badge of honour? Ooh.
I'm good, thanks, Ben. I'm just happy to be on the bike right now.
Yeah. As we are.
Ooh, I'm getting everything sorted out here. There we go. I think I'm good to go. Little music in one ear. Andy and Gerrie in the other.
And what are you going to put in the other ear?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, this workout should be fine. It'll just be grueling. An hour, 35 minutes.
Thank you for the ride on. I'd give you one back, but my phone's over there.
Do you want me to grab it for you?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, I couldn't reach it.
Yeah, I'll forget it when the meter expires. If you've still got a workout going, once the meter expires, I guess we're going to be drifting apart and not going to be able to do the zoomies today.
Oh, yeah.
The zoomies.
Yeah,
That is true, Ben. It's hard to hear either music or Gerrie and Andy.
Migrants,
over
yeah.
here.
Or both.
Thank you. Thank you once again for the raid. Just started today, so not going to disappear like we did yesterday. Doing your raid.
Yeah.
We are in France.
Oh yes, 30 seconds zone 6. 30 seconds zone 2. I don't like zone 6 on ERG though.
Zone
That's the one
6.
that's the one that I like to have it off for. But that's tough to go back and forth.
Oh. Yeah.
Right on.
But that's not for like another hour, so I don't have to worry.
Joining you in the blue zone, Gerrie.
I'm in the blue zone.
Like, don't even want to push 100 watts at the moment, and we've got 2 watts of 20 minutes at 230.
I'm sensing the jersey's gonna have to come off again.
Uh-oh.
Lately, it's been cool enough here to that I want to shut the AC off at night.
Oh, nice. Yep.
But I still come downstairs and it's 75 degrees. So
I actually have the basement door open right now. It's 60 outside.
yeah,
So, my luck, I was working on the house Friday and Saturday, and I had the whole kitchen wrapped in plastic. So obviously the air conditioning was off. And that was 2 warmest days. Come Sunday morning and suddenly it's so cold, I had to pull the covers over me.
yeah, that was a quick switch.
Yes.
It was, what was it, Saturday night? That all of a sudden it came through. We were having a cookout outside at my dad's, and all of a sudden it just went from being nice to being cold. I was like, wow, I'm on the edge of feeling like I need to put on a sweatshirt or something. But, I mean, it was still in the 70s at that point, but it just dried out. It's the first time we felt dry air, I think, in well over a month. So I've been having this device that I think it's Aerosoft, it's called, device, like the breathing device, showing up on all of my social media stuff. So last night I actually looked into it for the first time. And I actually felt interested for once. I was like, huh, I guess it kind of makes sense. Or, I mean, I think it makes full sense, but I'm also just wondering, do you really need a machine to learn how to do breathing exercises?
Well, very important to learn how to breathe well.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Rick.
Which is,
Gerrie and I have been doing it for quite a bit longer than you have. So we're okay.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the
So-
thing. I'm like, do I really need a machine, or do I just need to focus? You know, it's like, because I do need to do better on my breathing, I think, at times.
I don't know how the machine looks like. What it do? You just
Yeah.
put it in your mouth and it makes it harder
Yeah.
to breathe. Or
Yeah, it has restriction, or you can choose your amount of restriction on one side, or
is it
on the in
Bluetooth?
or the out. The more expensive one is.
Really? Oh my goodness! It's just
Got
Messing
Bluetooth on
with
everything
it, yeah.
these days.
Then you follow a workout essentially. And it shows everybody doing it in bed.
So I don't know if I think I told Andy, but I don't know if I told you, Rick, talking about breathing exercises when I was a lot younger. I had a really bad stutter and I went to this doctor, very, very famous doctor. And that was his specialty. And he gave me a ton of these breathing exercises.
Yeah.
With very simple, cheap equipment. Most of it was my dad built. And one of the things was an old style bicycle pump.
Huh.
And the part where you put your tire on.
Yeah.
My dad put a little piece of tubing on that. So you blow into that, and you basically lift up the pump. And on the other side, the side that's now lifting, he put some weights. So for 20 minutes a day, I would actually lie down and blow into this and lift the weights to increase my lung capacity and control over my breathing. The other thing was lying on my back with a brick on my stomach, and I had to lift this brick up and down.
Yeah.
I got so good I could actually flip the brick around by just tensing my stomach muscles really, really quickly, and the brick would get in the air and it would turn around. But it made a big difference. My lung capacity got really, really big. So that there was very few swimming pools that I couldn't swim underwater from one side to the other without breathing.
Yeah.
So it's not as great
That's
as it used to be, but
I should keep all different sized bricks. I'll have a regular brick, and I'll have like a paving block right next to my bed. A cinder block. That'll be for
oh my
the,
goodness.
Or I could have Grace. Grace could practice handstands and stuff on my stomach.
Oh, yep.
That might be a little too heavy though.
You'll be surprised how strong it can get.
All right, here we go. This
Ah.
one's the easy one where it's just 4 minutes at 260 and then 8 minutes at 220. Pretty much this just looks designed to like do like a good fat max and then finish off after that's over with a quick VO2.
Well, I just struggled doing the warm.
Although it does end up switching to over-unders at one point. for them.
So just before we did the PTT last week, I was watching and chatting with Pookie, and I was telling him about the zoomies.
Yeah, yesterday was funny. It was right before we thought, oh yeah, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
All of a sudden I started pedaling again, and we took off uphill.
yeah, I pedalled a little bit just to wake things up again, and then stopped again.
So at this point, I'm not exactly sure what makes it happen and what doesn't.
Yeah, I think we stand a reasonable chance on this one with it being flat. Aww, the end of my rest already.
Yesterday was a stressful day. I can see it in my heart rate today. Not as good as yesterday.
Lama, the ride on train.
Hey, Mr. Loma. I don't have a workout, so I can play around doing other things. Let's see if this one works.
Weren't you going to do a race last time we had talked?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
On Indy Villa.
Oh,
You mean a real race?
yeah. Like outdoor.
I did.
How did that go?
Not as good as I wanted. You didn't hear the story? Oh, here we go. Story time. For everybody that's listening. I told Andy. Oh, it was just, I think it was just me and Andy. Or Andy and I. There we go. Do it properly. So it was a 100-mile ride. It's called the ER race. So it's a race because the name says race. But anyway.
No. Come on, let's get it straight. It's a race because there's more than two cyclists.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I rode there about 10 kilometers to get there. Felt really good. And we started, the pace was fast, but my plan was just to hang in the bunch and not work, which worked out pretty well. But at about 20 kilometers, or just before 20 kilometers, I usually put my nutrition, at least my first set of nutrition, in my bibs, just under the elastic.
Yeah.
But I took it out of the paper because the previous time it was hard to get it out of the wrapper. And I looked down, and this specific Cliff Bars that I got had chocolate chips in them.
Ooh.
And the chocolate chips were melting. So I have this brown substance leaking out of my bibs.
Not a great look.
No, not at all. So I thought, okay. So I cleaned it with my hand, wiped my hand on my socks, and
then
ate that specific bar.
No, so you wipe your legs and then lick your fingers, right?
Oh, I did lick my fingers because it's
that would
chocolate.
be-
Come on.
That would be an even better look.
I did lick the chocolate off my fingers, obviously.
Good thing you
But-
don't put them down the back of your bibs.
Luckily, I did. Well, I put the whole bar or the bit of the bar that I had in there in my mouth, and I chewed it, and I needed water. So I grabbed my bottle, took a sip of water, and as I put it back, I dropped my bottle because my hands were so slippery. And I just shouted bottle. No one went down behind me, luckily. And I kept on riding with the group up this one hill. And I realized I'm not going to do 100 miles with one bottle. So I'm either going to die at the end, or I should just turn around now and see if I can make it back to the group. Maybe if I skip 1 or 2 water stops, I'll be able to catch up with them. Turned around, got the bottle, and I was on my own. 160 kilometers.
Ah, man.
All on my own. I found 1 or 2 stranglers, but if you ride someone in from behind,
Yeah.
you're not going to pace with them because obviously they are slower than what you were going. So
Yeah.
from time to time, I would find a little group and ride a bit with them, but then go to the front and pull. And next time I look back and there's no one.
Yeah.
Um,
So you
So-
were feeling good.
I was feeling good. So I skipped the first water stop, and Mols texted me while he was at the water stop. He says, "Water stop 1, where are you?" And the Garmin has this auto replies, and I just said, "On my way." So I knew he was about 5 or 8 minutes ahead of me. And as I got to the water stop, I saw there they go. So obviously I can't chase a group of 50 people. So I thought, okay, maybe next water stop, but the gap just grew so much that I never saw them again.
Yeah. Sounds like my last experience.
That was
But yeah,
So
I
listen.
know what you mean. When you're ripping up on someone, and like I kept telling myself, next group I find, I'm going to stick with them.
yeah,
Then I'd get to them, and I'd realize as I'm coming at them, like, I don't want to slow down that much.
that's right.
And then I just keep going and hope that they would hang on, and they never would.
Exactly. Yeah, so lesson learned, next time I drop my bottle, I will stop immediately. Because the turning around was not a good idea.
Yeah.
And then after the second rest stop, water stop, I went out of the parking lot and turned the wrong direction. I started riding, and after a while, I'm like, this road looks familiar. And I stopped and looked on my GPS, and yep, I went the wrong direction. I'm on my way back. So I had to make a U-turn again. So I did not finish that race because it came by my house, or very close to my house, and I was super tired. And I was calculating, it's like, oh, it's only 5Ks to go, because I'm at 150, I don't know, 156, I think. So it should be about 5Ks, and then I'll be 160 something, and I'll be there. And I looked on my GPS, and with all my turnarounds and all those things, it was 15 kilometers to go. I'm like, no way, my house is 5. I'm doing 5.
Hey there, Owen.
See, that's
Hey,
a
Owen.
thing, Ollie. I guess that's a, hey, Owen, I guess that's a good tip. Pro tip is never go join a race that goes near your house.
Oh, exactly. Well,
My house was near the finish line of the last one. So I had to go all the way to the finish to get there.
the problem was at 50 Ks, I was already convincing myself to keep going.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, should I keep going or just stop? Like, nah, gonna do a bit more, and I was keep doing that. And at 80 kilometers, I'm like, no, I have to stop. And then I'm 80 out. So if I ride back, it would be about 80 as well. That'll give me 160. So I might as well just keep going, because it's going to take me the same amount of time. But forgetting there's 2 climbs closer to the end. Oh. I went over the rail trail, and that goes basically to my house. I'm like, if I take the rail trail now, it'll be flat all the way home. That was at 100 Ks. I'm like, oh, maybe not.
Is that all paved?
It's all paved.
Oh wow, nice. I want some of those around here.
Yep, that's nice for the family rides, but
So one
We
morning,
have one that's still in use
Where-
that
where-
follows the river. That would be perfect. But
we're camping one morning in Durand, east side of Wisconsin, and where we camp is a trail right behind our little campsite, and it's paved. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to get up early in the morning, fill a bottle, and just ride it as far as it's paved, and see how far I get. Expecting, 2 or 3 miles, and it's going to turn into a gravel trail. I rode 30 miles that morning. I rode from Durand to Eau Claire. And then, of course, I had to turn around and go back. So I did 60 miles on one bottle.
oh, yep.
At one point, I've got a 200, 300 yard straight, and I can see this other guy on a bike, on a mountain bike or something, and he's just pootling along, and he's wandering all over the trail. And I'm not going to get past this guy, so I get up behind him. I wait for him to, kind of wobble towards the right, and think, right, okay, this is my chance. So, step on it, and I'd already announced that I was there. And as I went past, I'm passing on your left. And as I went past, I realised that he had headphones in his ears. He probably hadn't heard me say that I was there. And he certainly didn't hear that me say that I was passing on the left, because he jumped out of his skin as I went past him. And he's shouting all kinds of obscenities at me behind me.
that's insane.
Okay, whatever.
I get this.
What do you want me to do? Come up alongside you, pause your music, and announce that I'm there.
Do you want me to pull out your earbud and let you know that I'm on your left? Whenever someone has earbuds in, I just try to blast by them so fast that they question whether or not if I even passed them.
Yeah. Well, I had.
By then, I'm too far away to hear them complain.
I was riding, and there was two ladies in front walking, but they were taking up the whole road. And I was on your left, no reaction, on your left. So I whistled, nothing. So I went off the rail trail path. There's a little dirt road to the side of it. So I went off on the grass, on the dirt road, and passed them that way. And they started screaming at me. So at the next stop, Tina and Tiana was way back. And she came up to me like, what did you do to those ladies? Because they were screaming and shouting when we went past, still screaming and shouting at you. Like, I tried. And I went over in the grass just so that I don't bump into them, because they were taking up the whole road. They probably thought it was a bear or something coming out of the woods. Like, you can only do so much.
Yep. Yeah.
But I need to get a little bell.
The gravel trails. Sometimes that doesn't even matter. Sometimes either they're so into conversation or they have the earbuds in. On the city forest, I used to ride through there to get to work and take an old dirt rail trail out to Orno. And yeah, I used to startle people all the time because they're in the middle of the woods, all quiet by themselves and not expecting a bike to come up and pass them.
Oh, yes.
And I'd always announce, but sometimes, you know, they just wouldn't hear.
Nope.
So then I'd hear them be startled, but usually they'd laugh afterwards. So I think one of the things you're dealing with is living in Connecticut. Or I guess that'd be Southern Connecticut, wouldn't it? Everybody wants to yell.
Out on a morning ride one morning, and in the distance I can see a cyclist stop by the side of the road. So I get closer, messing around with something, so I come up alongside him, stop, said, is there anything I can help you with? And she's reaching into this shoulder bag. And she said, no, it's okay. I'm just changing my music on my iPad. So she's got headphones in and she's listening to music with her iPad, and she just stopped to change the music.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be great to have an iPad on one of these little clip systems. Just a massive iPad. Full dashboard. Yeah, usually when I'm riding outside, I have an earbud in on my left side so that I can still hear traffic or any riders if someone happens to pass me,
Oh, yeah.
which usually doesn't happen. So I'm usually going way faster than I should or need to. How far does that rail trail go anyway? The one that goes to your house?
Oh. You go out and back. It's over 100 kilometers.
Yeah, that's right, Owen.
Wow. Humble brag. But I'm not going to deny that every time. Not every time. I've been trying to do better lately with this workout plan. But it's just something that happens. I tell myself I'm not going to I'm not going to do a threshold ride to work. And then I get to work and I've done a threshold ride to work. And then usually I have to towel off before I get changed. Yeah, so the Greenway Trail, which I guess stretches all the way to Florida, starts somewhere, I think, in northern Maine. But for most of it in Maine, it's just riding on the side of the road. And then in southern Maine, it starts turning into more really well-groomed dirt roads. But I've been thinking, the other day I was talking about, because I was riding on the portion that goes through here, and I was like, I really want to follow this year. And I feel like an easy ride. Like, I at least want to make it down to where they have a really nice bridge that crosses over Interstate 95. And I've always seen that coming in, and I've been like, wow, I want to ride on that. Which I think that's like maybe like 250 miles away.
Oh, wow.
So I'm thinking maybe, depending on who I were to do it with, maybe 3 days.
Oh yes, that'll
Then
be
we
nice.
we'd have to get back too. I don't know what we do for that, but the
Call the spousal sag wagon.
Yep. Or you ride down, rent a U-Haul,
hey,
Truck.
that's a good idea.
put the bikes in, drive back and drop the U-Haul at a place close to home.
That's a good idea.
So this
That's
rail
perfect.
trail, if you stay on the proper rail trail without going on the road, it's 33 miles one way.
Okay.
And then in Southington, there's about, I would say, 8 miles that is on roads. And then you get the trail again, and
That's
you
what
can
my
ride
family
all the way to New Haven.
Oh, okay. And get some pizza.
I don't think their pizza is that good.
What are you talking about? They say it's the best in the world.
And that's 96 miles one way. Talking about Frank Pepe
Wow.
in
Yeah.
New Haven.
Or, well, any number of them. I can't remember all the names of them, but
I don't know.
I've never tried it, so I wouldn't mind trying it sometime.
Oh, definitely.
like I've
You
tried
need to
one
try
like
it.
But yeah, that's where Heidi's cousin lives, in Southington. So
Okay.
that'd be cool.
So if
to
you
do
go
that.
to Southington, you can ride to me. I'm about. Then we can ride all the way to Massachusetts,
Oh,
turn
nice.
around. Yep, it's a nice.
That'd be cool.
Gets boring after a while because it's just
It's a rail
straight.
trail.
Royal Trail.
When do we get to go uphill so I can just coast downhill for a little bit?
Yep, there's none of that.
I have a love-hate relationship with hills where I can go up them well, but it doesn't mean I necessarily want to.
Oh. Yep. Know that feeling.
I told Andy this story, but I did a ride with my cousin on Saturday. We're working our
Yep.
way up to him being comfortable to do a century ride. And so we did 60 miles. At one point, we're out at like the furthest out point of the ride. And we're going up this kicker that it was pretty steep, but it was short. And all of a sudden I hear him. I was about maybe 20 feet, just kind of pedaling along, trying not to leave him behind. All of a sudden he's like, "We gotta go." And I'm like, "That's weird. He never says that." So I turn around and he has this big pit bull coming after him right on his wheel. And he's over there trying to shift gears, and he's trying to get in the right gear. And I'm just watching it. It's the most hilarious thing. Like, the dog didn't bark at all. It was just breathing heavy. And it just stayed right on his wheel for what felt like, I don't even know. It felt like a long time. And I'm watching him struggle to get it into gear so that he can get up this hill. And I'm laughing. And then finally he goes flying by me. And I was like, "See, there you go. All we need to do is put a dog at every hill."
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll have new speed records.
That's one way to do it.
He likes to try to go as fast as he can downhill and then goes really slow uphill. Until there's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious. I guess I'm the one that got the dog's attention, because when he was riding by that driveway, all of a sudden he said he heard snorting and grunting and looked over. Here comes this dog.
And that was Rick,
slowly barreling
snorting and
down the
grunting.
driveway. Eventually, yeah. I'm pretty sure I might have been laughing so hard I snorted. But yeah, I'm thinking for this ride, it all of a sudden hit me just a little while ago, just moments ago, that there's someone who works in the bar.
That's right, Owen.
We've become friends.
You don't have to be the fastest, you just don't have to be the slowest.
Yes, exactly. I was sitting up in my not the slowest position laughing at him trying to become the fastest. But yeah,
Same with a lot of things in life, really.
he's one of those kids that is he's not a cyclist. He rides his mountain bike every so often. But I was thinking I could let him use one of my bikes, and he might do the ride with me, because he's that type of personality that doesn't give up. So I think he would push himself all the way through if we did a lot of miles, days in a row. And he also managed a restaurant last summer in Bar Harbor that's owned by, I guess, their shareholders, like majority shareholders in Marriott. So they gave him free or a 90% off for a lifetime at all the Marriott hotels. So then there's my hotel rooms. I think it's a good idea. I gotta make this work. If I just go straight, not even including the fact that it weaves all over the place, it's 152 miles to, wow, that's it. Yeah, never mind. I guess this is a 2-day trip. But if it's straight on the interstate, it's 152 miles to Kittery on the border. But I'm sure it's longer taking the Greenway. So probably, like, I wouldn't imagine it would be any more than 200 miles altogether. I'm going to do that this summer. I should probably take him out on a couple bike rides first, though.
Yeah, and strategically place dogs.
Yes. I don't know. I don't
Even
think this kid would have an issue.
Even a grumpy cat once in a while as well.
But yeah, he's like, I think he's 22 or 23. And he hiked Katahdin, which is the biggest mountain in Maine, in early June in a sweatshirt and sneakers. And, which I mean, at that time of year, the snowstorm at top all the time. And he, the next day he was good to go, and he worked a 12-hour shift and didn't even complain. And it's
Wow.
like, it's a grueling mountain. Only 5,500 feet, but it's really technical for what it is. And it can be 70 at the bottom and then freezing at the top. So I know that he'll at least be able to push through. But it's almost better not to do a ride ahead of time, because then he might decide it's not a good idea. If he's already in it, I bet he'll keep going. Whew. Wow, this one's tiring.
New Tina and Tiana is coming back early Monday,
Oh yeah?
but she sent me her details and I didn't realize. 6 a.m. or 5:30 actually, but
You
it'll
sure
take
it's
them
AM?
some time to get through baggage. Yes, it's AM. So I need to be in New Jersey at 6 a.m. Monday morning.
I'll be coming to Newark.
That's going to be fun. So I was debating maybe I should get a hotel
I was just going to suggest that.
Sunday night,
Yeah.
and then I can pick them up from the airport. We can go back to the hotel. They can shower.
Yeah.
And
Shake off the long flight.
check off the long flight, and then we drive back. But
Yeah. Yeah, I've
the
done that
cheapest
myself.
hotel I can find is $140.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, if you want to take Nate with you, you can stay at a Marriott for 90% off.
Oh my goodness.
I've been talking to him about, I was like, you should come to cheer competitions. And he was like, okay, sure. Like, really? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets like really nice rooms in downtown areas for like $30.
Wow.
I want to go manage that restaurant. Can't be that hard. In Bar Harbor, I mean, come on. You're always successful no matter what happens. You just have to prevent problems. If you've ever been to
Yeah.
Bar Harbor, it's just like a tiny town with lots of restaurants, but not enough for how many people are there at all times.
There's one restaurant in Oshkosh that I missed. It's called Kodiak Jack's. Oh, it was. And a really nice steaks there. And so me and another family used to go there at my and his wife's birthdays, because we were only a couple of days apart. You get a free little ice cream cake with sparklings on it because it's our birthdays. So Gerrie,
Yep.
9 days.
9 days until.
My oath ceremony.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was thinking that, but I thought you already had your interview.
Yeah.
Forgot about the oath ceremony. Nice.
So I might have asked you this already. Did you do the N600 process for Tiana or not?
I'm a process for it.
Sorry, we had Robot Gerrie then.
No. Sorry, we did a process for her.
Okay.
I don't know which one,
Well,
but she's got all her stuff. She's got her passport and everything now.
does she have a certificate of naturalisation?
Yes.
A certificate of citizenship, I should say. Then you'll have done the N600.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so you can apply for a passport once you're a citizen, but if that passport gets lost or anything, then you end up in a world of problems. The N600
That's
costs
right.
more than the N400, but yeah. And I'm going to have to put hope through it.
Yeah, it was more, but it wasn't too stupid crazy.
Yeah, well, it was 725 for N400 and it's 1100 for the N600.
Yeah. I think it was cheaper when I did it, but
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, well, they're talking about putting prices
Wow,
up again.
yep.
So, I'm a member of a group on Facebook which is related to the N400 process. And it's been a good group to be in. You know, it's answered questions before I've even asked them. You know, history that I've been through in it. There's someone in there that asked how long does the old ceremony last? So I sent them a link to the Milwaukee live stream. Got background noise coming in with you, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Fans.
Oh no. Why?
It's only just started.
They just sound. What's that?
It's only just started.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'll turn inbound RTX on. Get rid of it for me. Hey, Drasser. Thanks for following, my friend. You'll be able to join in the chat tomorrow. It's stopped now. I won't bother with RTX. Yeah, Drasser, sorry. But we had to put a 24-hour period on being able to join in the chat on the stream because we were getting spammed. So 24 hours seemed to be the right sweet spot because you know, the spam accounts would spam other streams, be reported and detected, and within 24 hours they were deleted. So we haven't had any spam since then.
Yeah.
That would be fried spam.
Oh, nice. I need to get some spam.
I had some fried spam while I was on vacation. I even set the smoke alarm off in the Airbnb that we were in. I mean, it was right above the cooking area. The first time it went off, we were just making some toast. I know I can do another 5 minutes of this now. I didn't think I was going to do this workout.
Oh, yeah.
So what's Gerrie having for breakfast today?
Eggs and sausage.
That does sound like a good breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Owen?
I was in the store last week, and every day I've just have 2 eggs. That's it. And they had a sale on their sausages, and it's the brand that we like. But it was a big bag. I thought, oh well. So since then, I've been having eggs and sausage in the morning. I was planning to do an hour. This is good.
Oh, I'm glad we got to ride together.
Yeah,
Oh,
this has entertained me through this half of the workout pretty well, or this portion. I just have one more sweet spot, and then it's on to the VO2. Right now the VO2 doesn't look too bad, but I guess I'll judge that when I get there. And the rest areas, it's 30 seconds 415 and then 30 seconds 180. It's kind of nice, I guess, but not having to spin down all the way. I'm feeling worked out though. It's always nice when I get up in the morning and I kind of like have a few doubts about how am I going to feel on this workout. And then I get to the workout and I've been feeling fine.
yeah, I'm currently in the mindset when I see a VO2 workout, I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I just need to do more of them because they are not too hard. They're hard, but not impossible hard. Those 30-15s broke me.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are rough. Yesterday I did 2 minutes and 3 minutes off. That wasn't bad. And next week that goes to 2.5 and then 3. But it's all zone 5.
Oh,
But I chose it yesterday because I could tell I needed to save a little energy for the week. So I decided to do that because there was less TSS. There's this one, and then the one for tomorrow are high. Well, actually, I might save that one for another day. I don't know. They're both over 100. Actually, no, I will do it tomorrow. So all that there is the ebb afterwards. Or not the ebb, the Divas.
Divas. Oh. Yeah, we haven't decided who's leading. I haven't seen a message to say who's leading the Divas this week. Usually I take the first one of the month.
Ah, that's right, we're in a new month now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Already.
Oh, yes.
Ah, 220.
Ooh. Well, that workout take hold. Never used to. Never used to struggle on a fat max like that.
Yeah, FatMax is fun.
Ooh.
Okay. Hour and a half. That's not bad.
That's a good time. A little long if you ask me. Since that's what I'm gonna do. Ah. Actually, today I have an appointment at 10:30, so I'll probably stay on a little longer after, but it's going easy. Get the mileage.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, that's it for me.
Done?
Yep.
Nice work, Gerrie.
Oh, that was fun.
Good to see you back on the bike.
Yeah. That's always nice being back on the bike.
Yes. Yeah, Heidi asked me the other day, do you feel like you work out on that bike too much? And I was like, what?
What?
I was like, no, I'm struggling with always feeling like I'm not doing it enough.
Oh my goodness.
In fact,
Okay.
I was thinking about buying another bike, so
What?
that should have been your
This is a
reply.
good time to talk about it. Yeah, no matter what, even when I'm working out a lot, I still don't feel like it's enough. And then when I'm not, I definitely also don't feel like it's enough.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys.
All right,
Enjoy
Gerrie.
your day.
You as well.
Have a good day.
Bye, everybody on the stream. Owen and Ben.
See you tomorrow.
And there's more people. See you all tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'll be doing Wednesday Worlds.
Oh, well,
I'll be racing.
do you want the stream?
No, you can stream. That's fine.
What time will you be riding? What time is it?
I think it's 6 a.m.
Okay.
So, but I'll
Thanks
be in
for
the chat.
the company and entertainment walk during this workout.
I need to convince you two to come and join me.
On the race.
Yeah, on Wednesday mornings.
Yeah, Wednesday morning race, the day before the TTT, probably not the best idea for me.
I think it's a good idea.
I do have to
Oh, my
download it and try it out.
Yeah, you better do that. We've got a sweet ODZ kit there now, so
I
more reason.
can't wear it though because I don't pay yet.
But if we do a team event, you get dressed in the team kit.
All right, okay.
And Wednesday is a team event. That's the whole idea.
Okay.
Maybe I'll set up that you don't do Saturday mornings either.
No.
I'll think of something. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys. Have
All
a
right.
wonderful day.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gerrie.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Can we get to the top of here in 3.5 minutes?
We can always still try out the zoomies. You just have to keep with me.
Oh, I ain't having it if you're doing a VO2.
Well, I'll also be taking breaks in between. I have 2 minutes of 260, which then it should be done.
I'm not doing a VO2
Maybe
after I've
before
just done a FatMaxes.
Oh no, you don't have to. You just stay at the same pace, and then just go a little faster than what I'm doing at rest. That should work, right?
I don't know. No, I'm going to use my coffee break when we get to the top here. Looking like I'll have to do a little bit of VO2, the FatMax again to stay with you when we get to the top. Meetup expires. If I had my phone, which is over there, it would be easier for me to yes, comment there. Ready. Yeah, if I had my phone, it would be easier for me to do my coffee break. But
Yeah.
It made more sense for me to use my coffee break while we finish the climb up here. And we'll have a couple of minutes, so yeah, it's going to be 2 minutes.
There, 5 minutes of rest.
Oh, sweet.
And then it's VO2 time.
Means I can stay with you.
Yeah, that's it. I have 5 minutes of rest in between the 5 sets of the VO2. So we might be able to stay together. You just keep your average speed at what mine would be. And eventually.
Well, just give me fair warning for when you're starting your VO2 bit, and we'll watch my coffee break then.
All right.
The next 3 minutes.
It'll be good. It'll be over in no time. Only 5 minutes of it. That 4:15 though on ERG, I don't like that. Just need to spin up a lot. Which is not necessarily how I would normally do 415 watts. That's the thing that's amazing too, like during the ebb, not that I do it for a long time, but like in that last part of the ebb, like when I'm just staying with the group, looking at it afterwards, the kind of watts that I'm just putting down and I don't even feel it. And then all of a sudden, give me 30 seconds of the same, if not less watts. And I'm wondering why it's not over at 15 seconds.
We've got a little bit of extra time in the meetup as well to get us to the top anyway. Need to just get us to the top. It's top.
I have a feeling this workout might stick with me for a good portion of the day. I'll be having those parts of this morning where I just want to take a deep breath. Although, that appointment should be nice and relaxing. I don't think I'll have to do much.
Got left now.
1 minute. Yesterday I had it was just a mess of a day at work. Everything I touched went wrong, it felt like. there was just something to fix or all that. But at one point, I was transferring a Pilsner through the filter, and then the filter, I walked out into the other part of the brewery for a little bit, for a short period, came back, and one of the gaskets had failed, and it was just spraying a steady stream of beer under pressure up in the air, and then it was landing right on top of the pack off table where I had my water bottle and where I had a snack going, and I had all of my notes and just all kinds of things, just getting absolutely covered in this stream of beer. In the process of it, I lost like a quarter of the batch because there was nothing I could do with it after that, except for I moved a pallet over, a big plastic pallet, and put it in front of it to deflect it. Oh, there I go. Sorry.
You don't have to ramp up now.
That surprised me. Just had to start telling a story right before.
The ride on there, Don. You, Richard.
Yeah.
I can't decide whether to super tuck or not.
Ooh, and you have a draft. Oops. This is maxing my VO2.
So whenever I see WI now, Ben, I don't think of Women's Institute. I think of Wisconsin. That's the 2-letter code for Wisconsin.
Wow. This is tough at this point.
No, it's not. Just tell yourself it's not.
It'll be nice when it's the last one.
It's really easy for me. Finish this after one from here. How many is there?
Second to last one here.
All right, it's the end of my coffee break.
Oh man, legs burned. Galactic acid.
Lactic acid. They make the powders, don't they, Ben? Make you feel better when you've got a cold. Last one. There you go. Done. You're the horse.
And a nice. No, not yet. One
Why
more
not?
set.
One more set.
I have another 5 to do after this rest.
I'll tell you what, I'll rest now.
Okay.
Now, it seems Rick was slacking for the first hour of this workout.
Yeah.
He's not slacking now.
This has been a good workout. I mean, I think that this part's a little sadistic, but it's a good workout overall. The other parts were just grinding through it, but this one really tests the ability to work while fatigued in a high zone.
Wow. Where's TTT this week? I haven't looked. Signed up for it, but I haven't looked where it is. Figure 8 reverse, one lap. Okay.
What's that for?
The TTT.
Ah. Yeah, I'm really feeling worked out.
And so, class records. February 23. Let's get it in then.
Oh yes. This last 5 will be easy peasy. Sprint to the finish line.
Absolutely. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That's my favorite part, is going into the finish line.
This. Right, we had 8 cyclists last time we did figure 8 reverse. Didn't all finish together though. 5 people finished together, not 6. Relay that information back to the team. If we can beat that time this time. Ah. Well, I don't know what today's got in store for me.
All I know is today doesn't have any more VO2 maxes after this, as far as I know.
Guy chasing you. Go on, Murty. Go on, Rick. Can't let Murty get away from you. There you go. That's it. Pass him and then burn his tyres. There you go. Even flying past Bernie.
Few more.
No meetings. Apart from, oh, I've got a couple this afternoon. Yeah, you've left Murty behind now. It's kilometers away. I'd ever go at the time portal. There it is, just you can just see it just keeping around the trees there.
Finish off the workout, then go for the climb portal.
Yeah, exactly. Might go back to bed.
Last one. Nice. Finally over.
Go.
Yeah, I can't trust myself to do a climb portal right now.
Be past it, you have to turn around. That's good.
I just always end up working too hard when I'm climbing. Because I just want to get to the top. And then the next day I regret it when I'm worn out. Oh wow. Easy peasy.
Cuando la vi, yo sabía que era para mí, man. Tenía algo especial. Cada vez que la veo, me gusta su meneo.
Is that a bomb?
Y me gusta cuando bromeo, cuando
And
me
it's my
baila,
front
me hace
roller
perreo.
from one of my spares.
Ella sabe que yo tengo toda su atención.
Got 3 front drums.
Puedo negar lo que
Yeah,
siento por ella y
to
lo
rotate them. I don't know why, but they've just started wearing themselves out really. And every once in a while I've got to do a fair job on them. Weekend I did this one. This one back on. The other one off.
Ooh, I'm tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
I wonder why. Can't understand that at all.
Under 13 TOS, TSS, sorry.
Much?
113. An average of 208 watts. That was yet another good workout. And then what's the next one? The next one is method, which is an hour 26. And it's all like zone 3 stuff and some zone 2, but I think it's just a lot of pedaling mechanics, it says.
Yeah.
Gonna make me a more efficient rider.
happy about that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've been trying to make me an efficient rider for years.
All right. Well, I guess we'll be back tomorrow with another workout of. I don't know what I've got tomorrow. What have I got tomorrow?
I don't know if it's a good idea, but I may have to start. Well, no, if I start right at the start of the meetup, I should finish right before OD with moments to join.
Got a high cadence. Oh, I'll try and be here on time tomorrow. I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining us this morning. Much appreciated. I'll be back with a workout and with Rick tomorrow. We might see a little bit of Gerrie. We'll see. He's going to be racing in Indy Velo, but hopefully we'll be able to give him some encouragement.
At least most of his upper half.
Yeah, I need to have a look at the de-essing features in Indy Velo. See if I can stream him and watch him. We'll see. All right, take care. Have yourselves a good Tuesday. Appreciate you joining us, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye bye. Bye bye.